What the? Now it's so bright. Shit. I look like a ghost. Kurwa, come on, me. Yeah, I heard that the reception of The War Within is extremely lukewarm. It revealed how people think. The reason why we buy things is mostly because of FOMO. And I think early access to an expansion kills that FOMO. So sales go down. And people delay the purchase because there's nothing they're missing out on. To be honest, I've been feeling this myself, and that's why I could relate to this comment so much. It's somewhere here. But basically it was... the guy said that early access kind of killed it for him. That's how I feel about the early access. I don't know. I think it was a big mistake. So the reason why... One second. There was actually... Oh, I know where I see it. It's on our Reddit. Yep. Someone... Oh, Nerio posted it. There you go. Yeah, I'm thinking, is that the thing? Let's see.
Getting early access, you're paying to avoid getting late access. Blizzard is doing this too with The War Within. Where does it say? Where does it say? It doesn't say.
There you go.
Am I not seeing it? Why am I not seeing it? Oh god. Wait, that's in the big edition?
Yep.
As we discussed a few months ago, with the War Within expansion, Blizzard decided to implement one of the most idiotic changes one could possibly imagine. If you want to play WoW on launch like every other expansion for the past 20 years, you'll need to pay $40 extra.
Yes.
On Dragonflight's expansion launch, WoW's Twitch section...
Actually, this isn't entirely correct. Yes, there's about $40, for me it's £35 difference between the basic edition and the Epic Edition. However, the Epic Edition includes 30-day game time, which you would pay for anyway. So it stands to reason to remove that from the cost to make the comparison more relevant. So if the base game is £40 and the Epic Edition is £75, then let's subtract that 10 quid a month, which is the subscription fee, and now you're with £40 versus £65. So you're paying £25 extra. And not only you get the early access, which is probably the biggest value of all from that Epic Edition, you also get some shit, some mounts and pets and whatever, right? It's like the standard thing that they do when you buy the higher priced edition of the game.
Broke 800k viewers, and everyone could play on launch. Today on The War Within's launch, the WoW section barely broke 200k and people are pissed.
Early access really destroyed the early expansion hype for me.
Feels like the two separate releases killed the hype of this expansion for me.
The best things of an expansion are normally the beginning when the hype is greatest, but splitting the community up for a quick buck has killed that.
I truly hope those extra $40 from a bunch of suckers were worth it, Blizz. Just the advertisement damage is monumental, and it goes to show one more time how they truly have no idea why players come back every expansion on launch day.
People are excited about the game when it's launching, when it's due to launch, because of all the hype and all the clout around it. Like when they announce a game, any game at all, people hype out, they talk about the chat, they get excited, they think about how they're gonna play it, how they're gonna crack it, how they're gonna create a build, get a gear, fight a boss, whatever. It creates that momentum, that hype. And Blizzard was obviously, I guess, smart-ish to capitalize on the fact that you could let that pressure go and actually dive into the game that you've been talking with your friends about for a few months earlier, right? Like 4 days earlier, and that's gonna cost you £25 or $30. But the thing is that this isn't the majority of your players. Majority of your customers will wait for the release like they've done for the past 20 years. So if you rob them of the opportunity to jump on that hype train with everybody else, they feel let down, they feel cheated, and then they get discouraged because the moment they step into the game, there are people already ahead of them. And remember, World of Warcraft is a vertical progression game. So staying ahead of the curve, staying relevant is one of the main points of the game. This isn't Guild Wars 2. So early access, while capitalizing on FOMO, it had long-term negative effect on the community and on other customers that were waiting in the queue politely. I totally understand where those people are coming from, and those comments about how it killed the hype for them, they're totally justified because it's just pure human psychology. Another way to look at it is people love things that are popular. Popular streams, popular games, popular movies. They're gonna go because someone else said it's good. They're gonna go because everybody else went. If you take that opportunity away from people to go there with everybody else because you draw that artificial paywall that divides the community, you're gonna get a pushback. There's no other way around it. So I'm really disappointed that Blizzard took this direction. I don't know, man. It's just sad. Now that we let them do it, you know what's coming in the next expansion. We might get early access 7 days ahead of the actual release, because they're gonna keep pushing like a little kid, testing our patience, testing our tolerance, and see what they can get away with. And that's just fucking sad, dude. I hate this. Blizzard, come on, man.